Tobela reads, Tobela. Oh, that was beautiful. Your dream, the dream that you shared, that was beautiful. You see, they gave you all the things that you needed, and all hugs, 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 hugs on this beautiful Sunday. Yes, yes, yes. How's the weather like there? It's too windy here where I am, and cold, and it's raining as well at the same time. We've got three different kind of weather conditions: coldness, windy, and uh, the rainy bit. It's raining there. Okay, all right, okay. Well, we know what comes with rain. Beautiful things comes afterwards. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I couldn't be any better than I am doing today. Yes, I'm doing very well. Yes, I'm doing great. And I'm doing great. And yes, actually, when you ask what time I'm coming live, I was just sitting down there and bored, and I was about to look for something to watch on Netflix. But I realized that let me just be here, and maybe we'll get some interesting spiritual things. Anyway, and and did you understand from what I explained and what your dream, the way you explain it, the way you've written it, did you understand what it actually meant? The explanation of the blue as a symbol color for you. Did you understand it from your ancestors or your spirits or your guides? Explanation of blue coming in that symbolic form in the dream state for you. Did you understand it? And if you didn't, you want me to go through it with you so that next time if they're giving you any other color, I can explain it in more detail. Yes. Uh, yeah, you feel free to explain things. And I'm sitting in a different place. I'm different on a different side today. I'm on the other side. So kind of uncomfortable because I can't move from where I am properly, like I normally move in the middle. But I just wanted something different kind of background as well. So I thought, let me come on this side as well. I'm not facing the, the door, which is I'm getting too cold when I'm facing that side. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, it was beautiful. Your dream was beautiful. Was beautiful. It was explaining the blue as in the color, and your people were just explaining it in pure form. The way they explain the color to different colors to all of us, they explain it in that dream that you shared, right? And they just used you being chased by this what you being trying your enemies, like the way you explain it, trying to attack you, as in like the symbolism of blue. It is like we use this color or this armor of protection comes in to deal to stop your enemies from attacking you, because remember they're using what you understand to stop your enemies from attacking you. But it's deeper than that. That was just the way of running, setting the thing for you so that you can understand why blue comes into your spiritual path and why that person comes in, and the way that they came in into your spiritual path, as in uh, the way they came in, like you had sleep paralysis, because sleep paralysis for a lot of us, it comes in because when we are dealing with unfamiliar, something that is so unfamiliar for us, spiritually and energetically, it becomes difficult. It's like we are fighting off. It is coming in as if we are fighting off the unknown. So we're getting sleep paralysis as we are trying to stop seeing what they're trying to reveal to us, or when they're coming to us, as in coming to talk to us. And yes, and I love I love that you had them as well. They were speaking to you. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And what you saying? I always wanted to be a healer, heal all sickness, all people, and animals need a second chance in life. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, that's beautiful. So remember that sometimes, all the time when we are ready, our people will come in and they will focus on things that you like as well, and they will come with their own different gifts. Not only, remember that it's not only ancestors who are coming with gifts. You can get gifts from all different entities, meaning that the energy entities like water spirits, because they're coming in with gifts are not necessarily about like healing people only. Gifts are more like even teaching you about nature itself, how we can help others, like some people will say environmentally friendly. So you become an environmentalist kind of person, right? Activist. They're gifts because they will be teaching about nature. So your gifts will be more about, you can talk about plants, you can talk about the protections of it, you can talk about that. And if you're going to be healing people as well, the gifts comes in when it comes with herbs. You can heal people like this, but if it doesn't comes with herb, you can heal people energetically like this. Oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Especially when we are ready. It's beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right. So who is this person? Is it my inner what? Inner voice? Is that what you mean? Everyone who comes to you, remember that your inner voice, you can always tell that this is the higher kind of souls kind of thing. They're different things. They're different entities, different spirits, as in with different ancestors. Now, ancestors, they will come with their voices, because remember that it is the essence of that person who have lived before, and when they pass on, you still be reminded of their voice, their tone, the way they sounded, right? So that means when they're coming to you and they're talking to you, the voice that comes in, if it is your ancestor, the male ancestor, you will hear the male ancestor, and the way that they used to speak, you hear them, it will come like as pure as the way that they used to be in real life. It will come like that, right? Now, if it is spirits like they use different, um, they come in different forms. So the form that they come in, they will take that essence of that form, right? If they're coming in as human beings, they'll take the form of a human being speaking through you. But when the spirit speaks, sometimes you can tell that this is like especially if they're coming in human form, you can tell that this spirit is like what they call it now. You can tell that they've taken a form of a human being. It is not the original, like you can tell that it is not a human being. It comes in as in how do I say it the right English way? The form is like is imitated, right? It's an imitated human form. The spirit has taken an imitated human form and speaking through an imitated form to bring out the message. But then if the spirit want the message coming out to be in a female voice kind of thing, then you even feel that it is imitated kind of voice coming out through that spirit if it is shown to you in a human form. Now, if that spirit is using an animal as well, the way that it speaks as well, you can tell that the spirit has taken that form as well to speak through that animal, or you can tell that it is that animal as in origin, but what comes out of the mouth, it is a voice of another. Okay, so it comes like that. Yes. Speaks in English. Okay. All right. Okay, let me just put this site as well, because I was trying to see if I can go through. Okay, let's try and use only and okay. Okay. All right, yes, that I was explaining the voice that we hear. And Tobela. Anyway, yes, I was explaining that. Now, you were talking about, but this is with a tone, and it speaks in English. It appears like my face. Yes, remember that it is the spirits. They have to take the form that when it comes to you, it will be easy for you to process, right? It will be easy for you to process. Now, sometimes, like I said, if you're dealing with spirits that is of nature, like water spirits, right? Seawater spirits, depending on what you call them from where you are. So when they appear, they're appearing to you. Sometimes they have to ease into you. They may have to make it easy for you to be able to deal with what it is that you're seeing in front of you. So they will take the form of a human being, as a form of a human being, so that it doesn't confuse you. And the voice that comes out as well, it will be the voice of a human being. So it will come in as in a female. It will come in as in a male. That is what the spirits will do. So yes, that's what we'll do. Okay. And yes, and if you want to know more about the people who are coming to you in the dream state, you need to ask the questions. You need to ask them. If someone appears to you in the dream, or even if they trance you and they come to you, you need to ask them who they are. Because remember, if they are able to come to you, they should be able to do the introductions. Sometimes they don't do it like a straightforward, like a today they come and they give you, they tell you who they are. Sometimes they might just appear, they ease into you. They appear, they make their presence known to you. And then afterwards, they start appearing as in, I am this, I am from this place, or we speak like this. But sometimes they will try to speak the language that you understand. Remember that in the spiritual bit of things, you can always ask, if your people are coming in with the language that you don't understand, you have to tell them that if they can find someone there in the spiritual side of things to come and talk to you in the language that you understand. Remember that they are not there to confuse you. They are supposed to be there to talk to you properly, isn't it? And hi, that side. Yes. So they're supposed to be there to talk to you, to make sure that you understand their messages as well. It's not about they're not there to confuse you. They are there to make sure that you are guided, nicely guided, isn't it? By the ancestors, the spirits, and the guides. Anyway, yes, that is what. Okay. What should I do now? Should I just chill and watch? And someone's saying, I practice hoodoo. That's beautiful. You practice hoodoo. That sounds beautiful. We practice what we need to practice. Everything is beautiful. Whatever you choose, it is a beautiful way of learning. And remember that as long as we learn to live with each other, that is all that matters. It is beautiful. Hoodoo is beautiful. Remember, depending on which part of the world you're coming from, we might be practicing actually the same thing. If you look at it, spirituality, if you look at it deeply about it, you'll find that we're actually following the same things, but it's just that we've got different ways of, we've got different names of calling the same things, isn't it? And the way that we see things and the way that we associate those things to where we are, the environment that we are in. So you'll find that names may differ, but you'll find that the principality of that spirit will be similar, right? So about that, what should I do now? Just chill and wait for your people. Okay, chill with your people. Remember, you need to chill with them. You need to chill with your ancestors, your spirits, and your guides. And Vayete out there, Vayete Wakus. Yes, you need to chill nicely with your ancestors, spirits, and guides. Because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Chilling, having fun. and making sure that we understand each other and we do what we are supposed to be doing, as in spiritually. You know, we grow. That's what it is all about, growing. And okay, so the blue on your table, so that is the color. Yes, this one. You can see it. So you can see things there. Okay. All right. All right. Yes, yes. This blue. That blue. Okay. So this blue comes in spiritually, right? For different people, different ancestors bring this color for a lot of reasons. So since we have been introduced to blue in our Ndumba, in our practice, blue has come in as in plain as like this. It has come in with dipalo, dipalo cloth. It has come in with some people, they get it with mandawe. They give them blue, as in blue njeti cloth. And sometimes the seawater spirits, they show you this blue, right? They show you the blue color, and then the blue turn into like the seawater. Like you see blue as in a cloth like this, and then you see it changed into seawater in the dream, right? So you know that it is the seawater spirits coming with this color. But where it fits in the way they explain it is that it's for protection. When they show you this color, that means you need to make sure that you get it. You need to make sure you wear it when they say you should wear it. You need to make sure that anytime that they send you somewhere, as to the river and stuff, you wear it and you do the things that they need you to do, because it is very important for that reason. You're protecting yourself from things that you cannot see sometimes with the physical eye. So you'll get protection from a lot of things with that. So make sure you get it. Now, when it is on this cloth as well, remember that this is the cloth that is used especially for healing. So like when they're taking you on that healing process in your spiritual path. So you wear it. So it's used as a form of a cover, an armor, right? To protect you, right? In case there are things that will be difficult for you, you're protected with this. That is the blue color. So that is why we always have to wear it when we are told, we are advised to wear it, blue ancestral cloth. So make sure you do get it if you're being guided to do it. Okay, get it. Yes, that is the blue color. When I close my eyes while meditating, I see flashing a blue light, and it keeps on flashing. Yes, it happens. Meditation, it happens. If I was you, and I'm meditating, and remember that when you're meditating, you can see different kind of colors as well. Before that door opens, and it's like you go through a light, and it opens, and then the meditation ends, and you end up where you trance into, right? Whatever that they want to show you. So if I'm being shown things like that, I will have, at least if I have a candle, I will light a blue candle during meditation, or if I have the blue cloth, I'll wear the blue ancestral cloth during my meditation when I'm meditating. Because remember, when you're meditating, you need to wear anything that will protect you. If you've been shown this, like they've shown you, please wear it. It's very important for you to wear it, right? It's very important to wear it. If they keep on reminding you, especially when you're about to go into that the unknown, because meditation will take you into the unknown, right? So you need to wear protection. So that's just that, isn't it? That's a beautiful thing in our spiritual path. And yes, remember, you ask if your people are coming in and you don't know who they are, you don't know their names, you need to ask who they are, what are their names, and how do they prefer you call them? How do they prefer you greet them as well? It's very important to know how we greet our ancestors, our spirits and guides. You need to know. A lot of information comes in with the greetings, the way we greet, right? You can always tell from the greeting that it is this spirit. From the greeting, it is this ancestors from this tribe. From the greeting, it means this. From the greeting, it means this bit. You understand? So you can always tell from there, even before they come in with more information, right? You can always tell who you're dealing with. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes. It. Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. And yes. And if you're self-initiating, remember that self-initiation means that your people will be guiding you on this path, and you should not be impatient either. You should wait. They give you something, you process it, you reflect back, you wait for them to reply, right? If they are not yet talking to you, and you just keep on doing that. So don't be impatient, lose hope, and stuff like that. You just keep on. It's like what they call it. What they call that game. It's like you're given some things to do before you get to number one, right? You're starting from zero, and along the road before you get to number one, as in the gate that opens number one, there are things that you need to do in between, right? There are things that you need to do. You need to show your ancestors that you're capable. You need to show your ancestors that you're responsible. You need to show your ancestors that you can follow direction. You need to show your ancestors that you're thinking straight like a spiritual person. You need to show your ancestors that you are reliable. You need to show your ancestors that, you need to show them something before they open gate one. When you get through to gate one, you're lucky, they give you the ancestor number 2 comes in. Oh, that was beautiful. She was following order, number 2 comes in. Oh, we will take over, right? Sometimes it will be like water spirits, different water spirits coming in. They're introducing themselves. We are like this, right? You're inside door number 1, gate number 1. We are like this. We prefer, for us, we want you to work like this with us. And from here, we'll take over, right? Remember that you were used to just seeing one particular person. Now, as you get through to gate number 1, now you see different people, different spirits behaving, or their roles are different from what you're used to. So now they will start teaching you as well. They'll start learning with you as well. Remember that sometimes some of these spirits are learning with us. Remember that they have to learn to work with us, the living, right? Physical people, living people, right? They have to work to learn to work with us. When I'm saying work to learn, they have to learn to work with us. I mean that sometimes during the process, some of them they might get too excited, right? You get activated, and then they want to start coming like that all the time, right? Trying to bring messages. So learning to work with us, it means that now we have to teach them. We have to teach them. Remember that we are people who are like physically living people, right? We can't be trancing on and off at any time that the spirit sees fit, right? Or we can't be doing this at all times. Now, we work like this. Let's work on a time, like we will trance at this particular time. And before we trance, we will do these things. Right? This is when we talk about rituals. Before you trance to receive that spirit, then you have worked with the spirits. The spirits will have seen that to trance, for you to work with us, we will require you to do what? The drumming. We will require you to do what? To do this kind of rituals, right? Depending on what your spirits want. And then after that, when you finish as well, you move, isn't it? You move to gate number 2. Before they open gate number 2, there might be rules that are different from when they open gate number 1, right? So different levels spiritually as well. It's different from what you were used to, what you adapted to. Now it changes again because now there will be other people coming in, right? This is when we are self-initiating, and you don't know what is coming. So you get surprised along the way, right? As you're working with one spirit, another one introduce themselves when you're still trying to get used to one particular spirit. Another one comes in to introduce themselves and they stay in the background. So it's a beautiful thing, the spiritual bit of things, right? We just have to learn to be impatient and then work with the spirits and our ancestors. They all work together. Remember, they all work together for us. Anyway, that is just a being wearing what? Being wearing lapis lazuli. Okay, I doubt to get episode in for people. It is blue mineral stone. Okay, that sounds beautiful. Bali, that sounds beautiful. Where are my manners? Marcos, yes. Well, I guess maybe it's because we are dealing with the Isithunywa spirit. You're doing the eta. Because my Isithunywa, we are not formal with it. We are informal even in greetings, right? We are informal in greetings. We are just informal. I guess this is where our Riz was saying, is it me or is it someone else? Now, Isithunywa messages, the way they come for me is unbelievable. They're unbelievable. Unbelievable. It just comes in like you ask a question and you just get the answer. The answer comes in as in, it comes in like if sometimes you really have like they're direct answers, but the way they come in, I'm talking about when I'm just asking for my own sanity, not for anyone else, information that I just want to know about me from my history. So they'll just come in as in, let's say, recently, the recent Isithunywa message that came in for me when I was asking a question. I wanted to do something, right? I wanted to do something, and there were too many things that I'm thinking of. I'm doing at this particular moment. But then I wanted to introduce another thing. So I was asking, what should I do with this? And the message that came in was that they said there are too many. Let me find that message if I can. Will I be able to do this without actually turning the live? Okay, so it was more of like you can have too many wheels, right? Too many wheels as in too many cars. You can drive too many cars. You can have too many choices. You can have too many things that you need to do, tasks that you need to do. Remember, cars taking you to a destination. Too many wheels, meaning that you've got too many. Your hands are in too many things, right? Your hands are in too many things. It's metaphorical, figure of speech. Your hands are in too many cars, each one differently driving you to the destination, right? But you at this moment you need to choose one, and then it was like one has to choose one. One has to choose one wheel, right? As in one has to choose steering wheel, right? Steering wheel. There are too many steering wheel, right? That will take you to where you want to go. But one has to choose one steering wheel. That was is true. It was like direct like that. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how do you actually even go with this one? Just tell me that the one that I want is this one. Just tell me direct, because the question I'm asking is direct. Don't tell me about the cars as metaphors and anything. Just tell me that what I'm telling you about, is it okay? But you want me to make the choice myself. That is true. When they're replying to us. But the voice was very clear. It was as clear as that. But it was not like the voice that you get from your ancestors, isn't it? It's different. That one is like the voice just comes in to give you that and then goes. You can deal with it on your own. But the message was very clear. You got it. It's true. That is true, your messages. direct from the higher source, right? Okay. All right. Yes, it is very clear voice. You can't question, or you can't ask yourself, did I hear properly? It is comes in, actually it comes in, it was in English as well. It was very clear that this is Isithunywa now I'm dealing with. This is not Abalozi. This is not Mandau. This is not the voices of my ancestors. This is Isithunywa voice, directly from the source message kind of thing coming directly to you. So that is when we're talking about different kind of messages that we get from our ancestors, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. Anyway, that is just that. Yes. Okay, all right. Yes. And sometimes the messages comes in as in a thought kind of message, but that one for some people can be confused, as in who is it that I'm listening to? Is it me thinking about things, or is it I'm getting something from someone? But remember that all this, even thinking about things, sometimes we get messages in different ways, right? Along the way, you'll be getting something, you'll be getting an idea kind of a message, like an idea of something. This is an idea. It comes in as an idea, and then you ignore it. It comes in again as an idea. Why don't you do this as an idea? It's like messages coming directly from far, but it comes as an idea to you, like as in you're thinking about something, and then it just goes. And then you forget about it, and then it comes in again when you want direction with regard to whatever that you want direction with, and then it comes in as is another idea following on to that idea that has come previously, but then you ignore it, and then it comes in again. Like you're getting nudges along the way, but we just don't pay attention to them. That is how it is. How it is always been like in our spiritual path. We ignore important things, and sometimes now they become loud. The voice comes in loud, right? Loudly. So there's no way that you can say, I didn't understand, or you can say, I thought. Right? You cannot say, I thought. It's very as clear as it is supposed to be. Right? Now, Isithunywa is beautiful, isn't it? Isithunywa as a spirit is beautiful. A lot of people have Isithunywa. I mean, from my knowledge, my experiences, Isithunywa gift, the way I was taught about it, that we are all born with Isithunywa. Everyone is born with Isithunywa gift. Everyone, you're born with it. It is a gift that you're born with. Now, it is not selective. It's not selective. It only becomes activated when you are going towards what your Isithunywa gift is all about. Right? That is when it becomes activated. That gift becomes apparent. That your Isithunywa gift become apparent. Now you can be easily guided. Now, spiritually, like spiritual people will say, when that opens, then we are easily guided by that source, right? Gift, right? But then remember that it comes in with all other gifts, because remember that as human beings, we have ancestors, we have water spirits, we have stuff like that. So as we are opening to the universe, we should be open. Ancestors, they will let us know, they will help us in understanding who we are. Isithunywa gifts will help us as in globalizing, right? As in understanding the universe as a whole. The water spirits as well will come with messages as in directing us, as in understanding the universe as a whole as well, but with their own different kind of gifts. Remember that now it will be more like directed, as in this departmentalized, as in spirit skills and spirit's gift and their role in the universe. So it becomes that beautiful. Yes. Yes. Yes, we need second chances. That's what someone is saying. We need second chances. Yes. I want to heal the blind too. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. But in order to heal, one has to heal thyself. One has to be healed, right? One has to be healed. So you don't become the blind, metaphorically blind, leading the blind. I'm talking about metaphorical. I'm not talking about physical. Metaphorically using as a figure of speech. Someone who cannot even look at themselves and the things that they need to face and the things that they need to look at, properly heal, and then so that they can go help others see things that as well they are blindly not seeing. Okay, blindly. They are not seeing, right? As a person. We heal before we can heal others. We become light we become our own light self before we can shine light into others, right? That is as an Isithunywa way of looking at things. The dark will lead to the dark. The light will show you the light. Because how do you show others what you are not capable of even showing yourself? If you can't come out of the dark, how are you going to help someone to come out of the dark, right? Spiritually speaking, metaphorically using as in night and dark. Yes, that is just that. Yes, it's beautiful, isn't it? Our spiritual path is very beautiful. So we just have to make sure that we are guided. We look into the things that we need to look into about ourselves, that we need healing with, and we do the necessary things. I think I need to adjust this a little bit, so I'm not looking up. How is that? Oh, yeah, that's not good. So that. No, I'm trying not to, because the mirror here is showing things I don't want to show. That will teach me. Next time I'll stick to what I know, right? Be on the side that I don't have to keep on moving. Yes. How are you there? That side. We are still learning to work this side, and someone is saying something. This I dreamt about. Okay. All right. I'm just. You need to bear with me this side, because I'm trying to work on. Oh, I just got turned off. It just went off. And my battery this side. I'm using my son's phone for TikTok, and it's not charging properly. So it went off. Okay, it's charging, but it's off. Yes. How does one heal? If it is a struggle? Yes, you need to be healed first. Yes, Tobela MA. Yes, you need to be healed first. It's very difficult, and this healing is a struggle. Yes, it is a struggle, but remember that it is not a one-off thing. This healing business, it is not a one-off thing. It goes in stages. Some of us, we are still healing. I, for one, I'm still healing myself. There are still things that I'm still healing even now. As a person, I'm still healing. I'm still healing. So it's not a one-off thing, this healing bit. Remember that healing goes in depending on whatever it is that they're showing you. Let's say, for example, recently? What can I use recently that has been shown to me that I'm healing? Okay, I don't want to be too personal, but I'm just trying to think of how to bring it out. Something to do with, oops, oh gosh, something happened here, but the volume is, okay. All right, so it went off this side, which is fine. We are fine with it as long as we are not live without knowing that we are live, right? So that is fine. Oh, I can resume live there. Let's see if it can resume and see how the whole thing goes. Okay? Healing, I'm talking about. I'm just trying to bring it out, not to be too personal, right? And I want to give it to you and how they were showing it to me in the dream state. And they were using a car. They were using a car. A car is very important, isn't it? A car is very important and it's very difficult. Oh, no, I can't use that one. Ooh, that one will be just ridiculous because that one shows the struggle that I'm going through. That one is a serious one. It's a serious one. It's a serious one. Anyway, I can't tell you what it is like using the card because it will be so direct and straightforward. You can start judging me, and I don't want to be judged. But anyway, so this one it involves me being like sometimes I'm too as a person, right? As a person, not as a healer, as a person, and the respect that I give. This is the healing bit, right? The healing bit. The respect that I give to my elders, right? To my elders, meaning that due to the respect that I have, due to the way that I look at them as a form of like they can't do no wrong, right? As in people who are supposed to know better than I believe, right? People who are supposed to know better than I do. People who have lived before I have even came into this bit. And this is, I'm just telling you how I look at a parent figure, right? And sometimes you will think because a parent, a figure, as a parent, is supposed to know better. So sometimes when they are telling you things, they're telling you to do things, or they're asking you of things, due to the way that you're being raised, you always think that they can't think wrongly about, they can't make bad decisions, right? They can't make decisions, especially if it involves uh, their offspring, because obviously there's something that they're supposed to have, supposed to be like responsibility of a parent figure, right? Someone who's supposed to be. Healing comes in. When healing comes like that, because it is not always like that, right? It is not always like that. But because I became too attached to that belief that a parent will be like that. So even if a parent is showing like that, is showing things like that, that shows that there is lack of the responsibility is not as it was. I was thinking about it as it was like pure, like the right way, right? I'm not talking about anything bad, right? I'm just talking about the way that that beat has affected the way that even the people I meet with authority figure, right? Or even the way I look at even the my friends, my relationships, as in friends, love beat, because that beat has been distorted from that, right? So it has been difficult for me about healing. The other bit that when we are healing different ways. I just don't want to say exactly what it is that I'm dealing with. That bit, that's what is you allow certain things to continue happening, like the way that you grow up, uh, looking at things. It kind of distorts the way that you identify certain things, right? The way you look at life. So it distorts it. So now when you're healing, when you're healing, you realize that, oh my gosh, certain things, I allow certain things to go on, go on like this because of distorted, right? Distorted beliefs from growing up. I'm not talking about as in the way that you believe in things. I'm talking about the behavior, because of the behavior that one adapted or conditioned to when they had for others. So you have respect. You don't believe that someone can become a particular way. So it distorts you from seeing with them as you're supposed to deal with them as you grown up. So it becomes a healing process. Oh, they said you do what? You swipe what? Swipe left to see more comments. How do you swipe left? This how am I doing this? This is some way to understand it. Anyway, so I was just looking to just try to understand what actually they're saying there. I think I'll study it as on its own. It's a different one. Anyway, so yes, distorted beliefs like that, like you have distorted beliefs, distorted way of looking at things, distorted way of behaving around other people, distorted way, the way you allow certain things, certain behaviors to continue, the wrong behaviors, because you give people it's like you give people oh yes, this is the way the right way to put it. You because of distorted behaviors from the memories of the past, you keep on allowing people to behave in a particular way, thinking that they will change because of that distorted behavior from the past has made it difficult now to for you to start like to be fair and honest to when you're dealing with people, like and not allow certain things to continue happening when they are not supposed to. That is healing. Now, healing is when you're being shown what it is that you're dealing with. And if you're not correcting it, it will keep on going on. Sometimes what they will do is that it will stop, isn't it? They will see that, like even you feel like you're correcting it, and then it stops. They fall back. That is when we regress, because you're used to behave and you regress to the comfort of that bit, like things will, like the comfort of doing the wrong things. You regress to that bit of yourself that is not right. So they'll have to correct you again. That is why I'm saying your camera is glitching. Okay, don't know what's happening. It must be the, okay, let me just stop this side because I don't know what's happening here. And now, because I'm not sure how to do the things there. Okay, let me go to Wi-Fi. Okay. Someone is saying the spirits probably. Ay, yeah. The spirit of no progress. Or it could be that the ancestors are saying, stop, stop, stop. You're talking too much now. Take a breather and listen to what you're saying. And yes, glitch. You know, like when they're flicking lights. Now they're glitching the live session. So yes, it could be that. So yes, healing is an ongoing thing, really. It is like that. We love them, yes, we do love them, because without them, what will we become? Yes, that is just that. So yes, so I think that's what we were here to talk about. So anyway, at least I think I've answered you, Rix. Just it was a beautiful thing for you to come back with that, because but remember when you're sharing your dreams, when you're sharing them, just imagine, with your dream was just giving you information, right? Just imagine if I went all out of the way and show you something. So that's when we are sharing dreams, we need to share the dreams as we show them. So we have been given them so that the person who's helping you with the dreams can explain things to you properly, so they don't take you out of the way, especially when it comes to your dreams and your messages from your ancestors, spirits, and guides. Yes. So I think that is all, isn't it? We've done a lot, isn't it? That was beautiful, sister. I always remember you, and I'll keep you updated. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yes. Keep us updated. We love to see how far the people that we've been seeing here, how far they've progressed in their spiritual path, because that's what it is all about. We are here to help each other progress faster, but as well helping each other not in any way forget about the ancestor spirits and guides, because that is when we will have a problem. We'll have a problem. Yes, it is the blue on my table. Yes, that is fine. Yeah, it is a beautiful blue. Get it if you can get it. Turn it into anything you can turn it into, and have it for your people, and show it to them that you this is the blue that you showed me. I've got it. How do you want me to wear it? Do you want me to wear it like this, so they can show you? If they want you to wear it as in wearing it as a when you're communicating with them, or turn it into any clothes you can. Excuse me. Or sometimes they can, like for me, my blue as well. You can turn into beads. Depends on how your people will love you to show that color for you. So you can turn it into whatever you use it. My people always say you need to be creative with the colors that we show you. I'm talking about my ancestors, spirits, and guides, right? I'm not talking about your ancestors, spirits, and guides. Be creative. We're showing you the cloth, we're showing you the beads. Be creative. It's the color we're showing you that we love this, and it comes with this. Be creative about it. Turn it into something bigger. You understand? Don't just have it and just think, just because we showed it to you in this form, it has to be in this form, right? You can turn it into something else. So that is how our ancestors communicate with us. And we have done as much as we could have. And what we will do is that I will try and put this on on private, the video on private, and then see if I can edit it before I put it live. All right? And I think we have done what we were meant to be doing. Ritz, we came through for you and your people. And for everyone as well, thank you for being here as well, and for your ancestors to allow us to shine light into each other. And Tovel. Oh.